So if there's one thing I've learned over the last 5 years doing a lot of social media posts is that a lot of this stuff is never as easy as what it looks, and some of the products just are not as good as what they claim they are. So in this video, I wanted to show you a bunch of basically products that I use for bathroom remodeling that didn't really work as advertised, and I'm never going to buy again. What the fuck? Boy, there is nothing fun about this. This is going to be fun to get in there. I tell you what, this is really going to be fun. Everybody shows this thing just like clipping in like nothing. What the hell? It's this flange right here hitting it. That looks more like square. Okay.
So was it worth it?
Well, I mean, it's cool looking. Fuck. What a piece of So this is why I love T-Lock, because they are strong clips. And you can put a ridiculous amount of pressure on that and get this where you need it. Yeah, that's definitely nice and even there now. These are okay, I guess. I don't know. That's not a very strong clip. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. I thought Mapei was in the towel industry. Forget that, man. That's ridiculous. This was what we installed upstairs 4 years ago. And this is called, it's a Delta tub. And as you can see, it has a neat little design. That was kind of the reason that the homeowner even checked this out. They liked that this had this little detail on it, just kind of made something a little bit unique. But when you look at the surface of it, it doesn't look like anything different than another tub. When you look at this a little bit more closely, you know, on the actual installation of this thing, you'll notice how flimsy this is. Now, you just saw me tear out the existing tub, and I could almost just kick through the skirt plate and break it. Very, very simple. I mean, it's only like maybe a 1/4 inch, 3/16 inch thick. Very flimsy. The rim, the entire flange is all flimsy. And if you tighten your drain tube tight, you'll crack it very easily. And just the fact that it's that thin, I think is really problematic, which is why I'm replacing it. So, you know, the durability of this is just not there. And I just would never, ever install one of these things again. What the want? Possibly be off of there. Huh? I am. It's just it slid right in there. It should be in there now.
Can I try to put my finger in there?
Damn it. That should not have been that much of a struggle. Just really have to check the light once everything completely dries to see if there's any left over. But yeah, this is another step for sure. A little bit irritating, to tell you the truth. So I definitely did a lot of scrubbing the first day. So, you know, yeah, I mean, honestly, I never really have too much of a problem with Acrylic Spectralock when it comes to that, the Spectralock Pro. But this definitely seems to have a little bit of residue that kind of forms easily. That's really disappointing because you really shouldn't have that kind of problem with a drain, especially when you're doing a maintenance-free shower that's supposed to be waterproof and not have this issue. So here's the thing. So you pull this out of here, and so nothing over here because you're never really standing here showering, so the water's really not going over this much over here. But on this side, where all the hair and the dirt and stuff that comes off your body gets caught on these little legs, and it just backs it up and makes it disgusting. So I'm really disappointed with that type of engineering because it really there's nothing you can do. I mean, these things are holding this up from the drain. Now, I don't want to pick on Schluter. This is a Schluter drain. But I think all line drains are going to have a similar issue to this, just because it is a trough and hair is going to get caught somewhere and it's just going to continuously build up. But with this tileable drain, I love the look of the tile, but you have all this raw edge here. And this is just grout and thin set. So it just gets all corroded and nasty, and it takes a long time to clean it. Now, this is something I could change in the future. I could put a Schluter Rondeck or a Schluter edging on of this so that it's all metal. But then you're going to take away, you know, the look of that tileable drain, I think. So there is a solution to this, but I don't really see a solution to this. I just think that you're always going to have an issue with having to clean this, having to spend a lot of extra time doing this. And for me, I'm probably just going with a standard drain from now on. Never had an issue like that with a standard drain. Yeah, okay. Looks like a little toothbrush. That's a little underwhelming. That's not like a whole lot of force, really. I mean, that's full power. But, you know, good for washing. This is okay. Honestly, the other shower head was stronger than this. It's not a bad rain shower head. Oh, there we go. Whew.
Cold? Hot?
So hot. Wow. Can't believe that thing's doing that well, actually. That's cool. So you can push these up or down. All right, lesson learned. You really have to pay attention to what you're buying these days. Just because it has a name brand on it doesn't mean it's really any good. It's just absolute garbage. I could just see this not lasting a very long time. I accidentally cracked it when I got it out of the truck because, you know, you basically just dropped the box and it broke. So mother, I am not. I think it's when I left to put it in the truck this morning, or when I put it into the truck. So this. What the hell? So this turn is. Don't really.
How many issues are you gonna have here?
God. I'm sorry, this thing's a piece of I'm not doing it. Sorry, HydroTail, that's just not, that doesn't make any sense. You can't have that much water going everywhere. Wow.
What? You bent it.
I just bent the shit out of that. Pretty much garbage now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't pass the Steve test.
No. No, that was,
Nope.
I mean, I was just hitting a nail, I guess.
No, it's still a Steve test, though.
Wow. Well, I don't know what to say about that now. Now the kit's kind of ruined.